In the world of starting businesses, one person's ideas really stand out. Peter Thiel. He's the guy who helped start PayPal and Founders Fund. Thiel's way of thinking is different from most people's. He believes that having a monopoly where you're the only one offering something is better than having competition. This goes against what most people think. Thiel's story is all about coming up with new and game-changing ideas, like with the tech companies he helped create. Today, we're going to talk about Thiel's ideas on why having a monopoly and avoiding competition can make a business successful. He's learned a lot from his own experiences and watching how things work in the business world. Thiel's ideas challenge what most people think about how markets and businesses work. We'll explore why his way of thinking can help businesses succeed, even when there's a lot of competition out there. In the business world, a monopoly means one company has a big presence in a certain market and doesn't face much competition. Peter Thiel, a famous entrepreneur, strongly believes in monopolies, saying they're not just good but absolutely necessary. He thinks having control over a market is key to long-term success. Take PayPal, for example. It's a popular online payment service. Even though other companies like Square and Stripe exist, PayPal is the top choice for most people. It's known for being easy to use, safe, and widely accepted. This shows how a company's unique offerings can make others seem irrelevant, which is what Thiel talks about when he praises monopolies. But what makes monopolies special, and why does Thiel support them? Well, because they have so much power in their market, they can control things like prices, innovation, and how customers experience their products. This control helps them grow and make money for a long time. Thiel believes monopolies give companies a huge advantage, helping them stay strong even when the market is tough and there's competition. Thiel's support for monopolies highlights their potential to transform industries significantly. Pursuing monopoly status doesn't just mean dominating a market, it also sets the stage for ongoing innovation, expansion, and success. In business, creating value is crucial, but it's equally important to make sure you get a piece of that value. Thiel stresses this point, saying that just making something valuable isn't enough, you have to find ways to make money from it too. This means effectively turning the value you create into tangible profits for your company. For example, with PayPal, Thiel didn't just change online payments, he also made sure PayPal earned money by charging transaction fees. This helped PayPal cover costs and bring in significant revenue, securing its place in the market. Thiel's focus on capturing value goes beyond the product or service itself. It includes the entire business model. Businesses need to find ways to make money from what they offer, whether through pricing, subscriptions, licensing, or other methods. This not only ensures financial stability but also drives further growth and innovation, moving from the concept of creating value to capturing it. Thiel's viewpoint extends across the entire business landscape. It's not just about making great products or entering markets, it's also about figuring out how to turn that value into revenue. This comprehensive approach ensures that every part of a business works towards making consistent profits and staying ahead in the market. Thiel's ideas signal a shift in how businesses approach creating and capturing value, aiming for long-term success. Thiel simplifies the business world into two main categories: perfectly competitive markets and monopolies. In perfectly competitive markets, many companies offer similar products, leading to tough competition and low profits. On the other hand, monopolies reign supreme, having control over prices and dominating their industries. For instance, Google dominates the search engine market, acting as a classic example of a monopoly. With its massive market share and advanced technology, Google sets the standards and makes the most money. In contrast, the smartphone market is highly competitive, with many players fighting for customers' attention. While this competition drives innovation, it also keeps profit margins thin and the market fragmented. In the realm of business strategy, navigating between market dynamics and strategic positioning is a complex dance. Every decision carries the weight of potentially propelling a company to dominance or relegating it to perpetual competition. Thiel's framework of market dichotomy urges entrepreneurs and industry leaders to assess their positioning critically and plot a course towards sustainable growth and leadership. Understanding the nuances of this binary landscape is crucial for those striving to carve out their niche in the competitive business arena. Thiel also sheds light on a common issue of misrepresentation and market size perception. He argues that misleading representations often lead to flawed strategies and decision-making processes. For instance, monopolies may disguise their dominant position by portraying themselves as actively competing. This could be a tactic to avoid regulatory scrutiny or public backlash. Conversely, companies in fiercely competitive markets may exaggerate their uniqueness to attract customers and investors. They might overstate how different their products or services are, creating a sense of exclusivity in a crowded market. Real-world examples like Facebook's acquisition of Instagram illustrate how monopolies seek to eliminate potential competition. Meanwhile, niche startups often exaggerate their market appeal to seem more significant within their industries. Given these misconceptions, startups must approach market entry and expansion carefully. Thiel's advice encourages startups to navigate cautiously, acknowledging prevalent deceptive narratives while strategically positioning themselves for growth. By addressing these practices, startups can make informed decisions that align with their long-term goals and increase their chances of success. Thiel's renowned advice to startups is succinct yet profound: start small and gradually expand to achieve monopoly status. The Strategic Council underscores the importance of initially carving out a niche market presence before embarking on larger-scale endeavors. The rationale behind this approach is clear. By concentrating efforts on dominating a specific niche, startups can solidify their position within that segment, establishing themselves as the go-to solution for a particular set of needs or preferences. This initial stronghold provides a sturdy foundation upon which to build further expansion. Examining successful case studies validates the efficacy of this strategy. Consider Amazon's journey, which began as an online bookstore catering to niche book enthusiasts. By relentlessly focusing on serving this market segment with unparalleled convenience and selection, Amazon gradually expanded its offerings to become the global e-commerce behemoth we know today. Similarly, SpaceX, under the visionary leadership of Elon Musk, strategically targeted the niche domain of space exploration. Through meticulous innovation and execution, SpaceX secured contracts and credibility within the specialized industry, paving the way for ambitious missions and commercial space travel. In conclusion, aspiring entrepreneurs can glean invaluable insights from Peter Thiel's monopoly mindset. By starting small, honing in on a niche market, and progressively expanding their influence, startups can position themselves for sustainable growth and long-term success. This approach emphasizes the importance of strategic focus, value creation, and differentiation, essential elements for navigating the competitive landscape and achieving dominance in the ever-evolving world of business. Thiel's advice to startups is simple yet profound: start small and grow to become a monopoly. This means focusing on a small market at first, then gradually expanding. The idea is to establish a strong presence in a specific niche before moving on to bigger things. By doing this, startups can become the top choice for a particular group of customers, setting a solid foundation for future growth. Looking at successful examples proves this strategy works. Take Amazon for instance. It started as an online bookstore targeting book lovers. By serving this niche really well, Amazon expanded its offerings over time to become a global e-commerce giant. Similarly, SpaceX, led by Elon Musk, focused on the niche of space exploration. Through innovation and careful planning, SpaceX gained credibility and contracts in this specialized field, eventually enabling ambitious missions and commercial space travel. In essence, Phil's advice encourages startups to focus on starting small, targeting a niche market, and gradually growing their influence. This approach stresses the importance of strategic focus, creating value, and standing out from the competition. By following these principles, startups can navigate the competitive business world and achieve long-term success.